just 1 second. Okay. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I know I'm a little late. Spending time with my best friend earlier. Yeah, my best friend and I were hanging out today, so was out for a bit tonight. So I want to tide you guys over with a little outdoorsy stream, which is what I'm here to do. So we'll see how many people come on up in here. Seem to get more people in here than I usually would get in the early afternoon or outside my usual streaming hours. I mean, these are my usual streaming hours. So wait for some people to get up in here, and this is also kind of Q&A. I mean, I'm going to talk about the most recent election in Canada. We're going to do that for a bit. We're going to talk about that for a little bit, and I'm going to draw parallels to the election in New Hampshire as well, because there are some similarities. It's just the thing is, it's just pretty much in fucking reverse. So, like I feel like there's like a lot of reversing that's involved in that. So. So yeah. Oh yeah, when I was out today, I saw this. Oh my god, like how I act on my streams is a lot different than how I act in public and whatnot. But even then, oh my god, I had to be like fucking held back almost because I just was so disgusted by this. I was just fucking disgusted by this. Seeing this fucking "we stand with Israel," or like Ryan and I were walking. We actually went to the beach today because it was such a beautiful day today. We went to this beach on the coast up in the North Shore. We went to like the Beverly, like Ipswich, Salem. Like we went to that area. And when we were walking, there was this fucking, oh my god, there was this fucking "we stand with Israel," and it was fucking, oh my god, I didn't spit on the thing, but I spat in their fucking direction. I'm just like, yeah, you fucking assholes. It's like, you fucking Zionist cocksuckers. Imagine. It's like, just imagine that, just fucking doing that. Fucking having that garbage on your lawn. Fucking having that garbage. I mean, hey, free speech goes both ways. You're allowed to be garbage. I mean, you're allowed to be Zionist garbage. I mean, go right the fuck ahead. I mean, go right the fuck ahead. Be Zionist garbage, you know? Be fucking Zionist garbage. Sup, Corrado? How you doing? Nice to see you. First one of the room. First one of the night is Corrado, and Rhodes is here. See, yeah, I fucking saw that, and I was just disgusted by it. And then Ryan's like, okay. Oh my god, I had to be like fucking held. I had to be like, oh man, I had to be like held back seeing that fucking shit. Seeing a fucking "we stand with Israel" on our fucking property when I was out walking with Ryan, because we actually went to the beach today. For those of you who didn't hear that part of the stream a minute or two ago. So for those who were just coming on in here, I saw that, and I fucking spat in that direction. Okay, I didn't spit on it. I didn't do fucking anything because I don't believe in ever doing that. But I fucking swear to God, I was like, okay, you want to be fucking Zionist garbage? It's like, wow, fucking pieces of shit. It's like, I would love for a Muslim family to move in right next door to you and give you fucking hell for it. Or or just anybody with fucking common decency to just be like, okay, well, I know who I'm not going to deal with. I'm not going to be your fucking friend. No, I don't play along. I don't go along to get along. I don't go along to get along with Zionist fucking trash. Okay? Like, that's the thing. I have fucking limits, dog, okay? If there's one thing I've got limits on, I've got limits. And one thing I got limits on, I don't deal with Zionist fucking trash. I don't deal with it. I don't deal with fucking Zionist trash. You want to support fucking genocide? Well, guess what? You're gonna have a fucking rude awakening. So anyway, with all that being said, I had a great day today, and if anybody wants to know, we're going to be talking about the little, so they had an election in Canada recently, and sure enough, the Liberal actually won. Now, you want to know why the Liberal won? Why Mark Carney in Canada? Do you want to know why that he won? He won. Oh, this is a good place to put my phone, actually. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why he won. He won because Trump was bullying Canada so fucking much, and they were pissed off. Like they were pissed off with Justin Trudeau. Canada was practically done with him. And I've had many critiques of Justin Trudeau. I mean, Queen of Lion Queen, our good friend from Ontario, Queen of Lion, she's had many criticisms of Trudeau as well. And many Canadians, I've watched many Canadian news outlets and everything else, they all had critiques of him too. So, like, there are all sorts of legit, like, critiques and everything else. But it's like Trump was like such a fucking asshole and such a piece of shit to them that it just made them reunite with the Liberals because they were standing, because Mark Carney, who took over for Trudeau, stood up for Canada and basically stood up and said, stood up more than fucking Pierre did. And I liked a lot of things Pierre stood for, but here's the thing. Pierre was bitching at Mark Carney for standing up against Israel's genocide. So it's like, what, Pierre, you a fucking Zionist now? Bro, like, what the fuck? Sounds to me like he kind of has some Zionist sympathies now or something. I don't know. So it looks like that. So Trump bullied Canada so fucking much, and was such a fucking deplorable asshole to them that they basically got the Liberals in again. So congratulations, MAGA. And if MAGA ever thought I was ever their friend because I was criticizing Liberals, you got a fucking another thing coming. Just like with the Liberals, if you think because I'm criticizing MAGA, I'm your fucking friend, let me tell you something. I got a bridge to sell you. I got the Chronicles of Narnia, and I've got the Chronicles of Narnia and the bridge to Terabithia to sell you. Okay, I've got a bridge. I've got the bridge to Terabithia to fucking sell you. I'm sorry, but not gonna happen. I don't play for a fucking team. I don't play Team MAGA, Team Liberal. I don't fucking play for that. I don't play that bitch. But you want to know how this is parallel to what happened in New Hampshire? You want to know how that is fucking parallel? And it's pretty much the reverse, okay? Trump, bullies are the weakest people. Yeah, isn't that fucking amazing? Dog, isn't that fucking amazing how they're sitting there accusing him of that? So yeah, by the way, does my audio sound good? Before we move on with the rest of the video, or stream rather, does my audio still sound good? Like, everyone can hear me, right? What's up, Rocky Roo? So can everyone hear me? Does the stupid fuck even keep track of himself? Oh, wait. Oh, what? Trump keeping track of himself? Audio's good. Okay. Everyone can hear me. It's not robotic or nothing. So yeah, I mean, and I've spoken out against Trump on numerous occasions, how he was with Canada and how he was with Greenland, and everything, because his conduct and his language is damaging and deplorable, and how he was with Canada, how he is with Greenland, and how he is on domestic and foreign policy is destructive and abhorrent. And I think Trump is destructive and abhorrent. He's just the downfall, and he represents everything that's fucking wrong with the U.S. He's the symptom of the disease. He's not the disease. He's the symptom of the disease, as Chris Hedges always says. As the great Chris Hedges always says. All right, so what are some questions? But I'm gonna run parallel as to how this is similar to New Hampshire. Audio's good. That's good. Quick question. You want his impeached? Well, bro, I mean, there were a lot of presidents I wanted fucking impeached, but I think if you try to impeach Trump, that's just going to make him stronger. Every time they try to fuck with him, it only just makes him stronger. So there's a lot of things you can impeach the fucker on. You could have impeached fucking Biden for the bullshit that he was doing, almost getting us into World War III with fucking Russia. You could have got it for him with that, or also for aiding and abetting Israel, or for aiding and abetting genocide, because that's what Biden is a fucking criminal too, and Kamala lost primarily because of that. Kamala, if she just said no to Israel's genocide, if she stood up and said something to the Zionist entity, then maybe she could have had a shot. But even that, I don't want either one of them in, so I'm not going to fucking cheer, oh, she should have won, No, fuck that shit, dog. So I'm going to run parallel as to how this is. So we all know how I feel about Maura Healey, right? Maura Healey makes me embarrassed to be from Massachusetts. Okay, I'm as Massachusetts as it gets. I mean, I love my iced coffee. I love the Celtics. I'm an outdoorsy kind of guy. You know, I got the northern accent. I'm as northern as it gets. I mean, my state is home to me. It's where I'm born and raised my entire life. Maura Healey makes me fucking tax and spend more. Makes me embarrassed to be from Massachusetts. She makes me embarrassed to be from. She is embarrassing our great state, our once great state, rather. Why should he impeach? He says a lot. Yeah, exactly. Well, so anyway, so I'm going to run parallel to this. So you know how Maura Healey was basically sticking her nose in the fucking New Hampshire election? Trump was sticking his nose in Canada's election, no different than how Maura Healey was doing it with New Hampshire. Notice how Trump and Maura Healey are so much alike, it's not even fucking funny. That's why I think it's so hilarious when Maura Healey goes after Trump. Oh, Trump is doing this, Trump is doing that. It's like so funny when it's like, you assholes are so much alike, it's not even funny. Just like Jimmy Dore always says, the people who oppose Trump the most are the ones that act just like him. And Maura Healey acts just like Trump. Maura Healey is like Trump. Maura Healey is more Trumpian than Trump him fucking self. It's actually pretty funny. It's actually quite funny. Sup, Saber. So yeah, and why do you think Kelly Ayotte won in New Hampshire? It's like, just run parallel to that. The opposite happened. The opposite team won in that election. I just want you to think of it this way. In Canada, Trump was sticking his nose in their business, trying to influence, trying to say, 51st state, you know, like being a fucking prick, being an asshole, being a piece of shit. Maura Healey goes and endorses fucking Joyce Craig, who's a complete fucking stupid Democrat idiot and everything. So she tries to stick her nose in New Hampshire's business, and that's why Kelly Ayotte ends up running, and then she wins. So you notice the fucking parallels here, people. You notice how that there's two fucking parallels here. It's just like, look at the fucking parallels. Look at how fucking similar they are. Look at how fucking similar they are. The Liberals won Canada again. Well, they won for a reason, just like why Kelly Ayotte won. Kelly won in New Hampshire for a reason. I mean, actually, Mark Carney, I don't know too much about. I don't know that much. I don't know enough about him to give an opinion, but he seems to be pretty good. He's actually very he's anti-piss rails genocide. So I like him on that front. And then Kelly wins in New Hampshire for the right reasons. It's like Maura Healey sticks her nose in New Hampshire's business. New Hampshire ends up endorsing, voting for the opponent. Notice how funny that is? Isn't it fucking funny? And then you got the parallel in New Hampshire. So notice how two of these things are so similar. You see, notice how Maura Healey is so much like Trump. It's not even funny. That's why every time those two go at it with each other, it's fucking hilarious. He's talking about Trump, dude. Well, yeah, Corrado, that's exactly what we thought. Bro, that's what. But seriously though. So now I'm hearing shit lips are gonna storm the Capitol. Fuck no. I don't support any of it. Yeah, just go. Just let them have their little fucking coup, right? Yeah, fucking cry about it. Oh, look at that, stealing my fucking line again. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go to bed. It's fucking late. Go to bed, faggot. It's fucking late. You should be going to fucking bed, Bubba, little fucking Bubba. Go to fucking bed. Go to fucking bed. Go suck your mom's tit and go to bed. Go to bed, sweetheart. Get off my fucking bullshit. The fucking adults are talking. Yeah, we know it's you, faggot. Fuck off. No one fucking likes you. No one cares about anything you have to say. No one cares about anything. Nobody cares about anything you have to say, you fucking obnoxious prick. All right, just block the motherfucker, please. Just get them the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Bye, retard. And also, like, every time I do a new stream. But yeah, just notice the difference. Notice the difference. It's like, do you notice how similar those two are? Notice how fucking similar Maura Healey and Trump are. It's not even funny. It's like both assholes interfere in two respective elections, and they end up going there and they end up doing that, and then the opposite team fucking wins. Isn't that funny? Maura Healey has no respect for New Hampshire's sovereignty. I mean, we all know that. That's why New Hampshire rose so much against her. That's why she makes me embarrassed to be from this fucking state. She's a fucking joke. Yeah, well, it's not as simple as that, dude. It's just they're both just as fucking bad. They all play for a fucking stupid team. You know. Well, dude, I mean, I can't stand the Democrats either. Maura Healey is one of the main reasons I stopped being a fucking liberal and a leftist. That's why I fucking stopped. I'm tired of it. Well, that's fine, Rocky. You can be whatever you want. I don't care. Support whoever you like. Hey, at least you're respectful and you respect my opinions, dog. It's all that matters. Star Song now is unlisted. Oh, yeah. So like, I just love it. It's actually pretty hilarious. And I've been thinking about this for a bit. I'm just like, you know what? I knew for a fact, like, I knew New Hampshire was going to vote for Kelly. I knew they were going to vote for her. Just like I knew that in Canada they were going to vote for that. Why? Because you had two. It's like the reverse. New Hampshire votes for Kelly, the conservative, the Republican, and then over there, shit, they vote for the liberal. They vote for Mark Carney, the liberal, because the roles are reversed in these situations, but they run so fucking parallel that it's not even funny. They run so fucking parallel, I've never seen anything like it. Like, they run so fucking parallel, I've never seen anything like it. It's like I love when Maura Healey goes after Trump. It's like hello. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, ho. Didn't you ever hear that? Didn't you ever hear that expression? People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And by the way, you're just as bad as he is. I love it because no one loves Trump more than Maura Healey, because Maura Healey's the worst thing that's ever happened to this fucking state, and she loves to use Trump to distract from her own failures. Don't know much about Mark, but if he's against genocide, that's something at least. Oh, yeah, he was very much in support of Palestinians. I didn't agree with his views on, like, Ukraine and China and so forth, but I mean, you know what, you're not going to agree with everyone and everything. Just like with Kelly, I mean, I love Kelly. I'm a big fan of her, dude. But that doesn't mean, but you know, like, when I heard her view, you know, we all know her views on Israel, I'm just like, yeah, I don't agree with Kelly on that one, but, you know, I can give credit, you know. I've got credit. You know, just saying. It's kind of like with that. It's just like I'm a big fan of Kelly Ayotte. I mean, we all know that. You guys know that. All right, cool. But yeah, it's just like I love it when these two go at each other because they're so much alike. And they don't even realize it because they all play for a fucking team. It's just so funny how both of those elections were just so, like, reversed like that. It's like Maura Healey disrespects New Hampshire, tries to stick her nose in their business. Stupid ass calling again, running the circus. Yup, pretty much. So she sticks her nose in New Hampshire's business and disrespects them and endorses some opponent or something, the Democrat opponent. And then sure enough, in New Hampshire, they campaign. Chris Sununu gets behind her. All these police unions get behind her. All these people get behind her. And everything else, bro. And then what ends up happening? Kelly ends up winning in basically a landslide. And then you got the reverse. With Canada. So Maura Healey with New Hampshire is no different than how Trump is with Canada. You see what I'm fucking saying? It's like you got the reverse. Where one disrespects another state and then Trump disrespects an entire fucking country. Trump does that with Canada. Maura Healey does it with New Hampshire. Notice how that fucking works? And then their opposite teams, respectfully, end up fucking winning. That's the funny part about it. And they're so much alike, I'm drawing parallels here, people. I'm fucking drawing parallels here. Maura Healey ends up doing that. She ends up going at Trump, and then everything is, oh, what about Trump? Trump's cutting this. Trump's blah-blah. It's like, everything's like that. Trump's end up doing this. Okay. Well, what are you doing that's any better? But of course, your tax policies just hurt more. They make things worse and not better. Yeah, back in 92. Yeah, I heard about that. Nah, Trump's a fucking shit fuck, bro. Will never respect him. I'll never respect him. I'll never respect Maura Healey. I'll never respect any of these fucking people. Bro, like I said, this is why I stopped being a part of the liberals, and I'm never going to be fucking MAGA. I'm not going to be a Democrat because of I'm not going to be a fucking liberal, and I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not about that life. Just like I'm not going to be fucking MAGA, well, because I have a fucking brain in my head, and I don't like MAGA's bullshit either, so where do I stand? I'm more with I'm with the Charlie Bakers of the world, the Larry Hogans, and the Chris Sununu's and the Kelly Ayotts of the world. That's where I stand. Well, I support lower taxes, but I also support better public services and everything else. I mean, you guys know my stances. I just got tired of the left's bullshit. I got tired of the left's bullshit, and now I became center right. I still support public services, healthcare, human rights. They're only saying Syria bad because media establishment is like Russia, Palestine, because America's corporate. Oh, fuck yeah. That's 100% right, bro. Bro, you gotta love it. You gotta love how these two don't even have fucking dogs in their fights, and then these fucking morons end up just going for the other side. One ends up opposing the other side, but neither one of them has a fucking dog in that fight. Just like when Maura Healey tries to stick her nose in the Trump-Ukraine thing. Like, this fucking ass clown doesn't even have a fucking dog in that fight. Just like when Trump was doing that with Canada. It's like, you don't even have a dog in that fight, and then what ends up happening? Your opponent, the liberal, ends up winning. You disrespected them, just like Maura Healey disrespected New Hampshire. New Hampshire's like, well, fuck you, Maura Healey. Kelly Ayot's the right one for the job anyway. And she is. Kelly's doing great. Kelly's doing great in New Hampshire. So far, I've been a big fan of her. Haven't always agreed, but I think in New Hampshire, I think she's doing great. Look at what she's accomplishing. She's accomplishing a whole lot. She's keeping Maura Healey's bullshit policies out of New Hampshire, so New Hampshire has more fucking brains than the ass clowns that run this fucking state. Because we're so tired of it here in Massachusetts, dog. We're tired of this one-party Democrat monopoly that just does whatever it wants, disrespects our money, has no respect or regard for our money, no checks and balances. Yes, I know, Credo, that's what he is. I'm trying to only focus on one topic at once, so let's stay on one topic, okay? But it's just like, no, it's like this one-party rule this one-party Democrat rule has no respect for our tax dollars, no checks and balances, and yet they love to play for the other fucking team, and they love the distractions because it makes them feel good about themselves because they try to act like, oh, they're going to stick it to this side. But then you got the other side who wants to stick it to them. It's ridiculous. Neither one has respect for anybody. Maura Healey has no respect for New Hampshire. She has no respect for anybody. She tried to talk down about New Hampshire, about the abortion thing, everything. Like, no one cares about the abortion issue. Like I'm sorry, but I hate to break it to you. No one cares about the abortion issue. It's just enough is enough is enough is enough. I'm sick of hearing about it. Okay, if there's one thing I'm sick of hearing about, I'm sick of it. That's what people think, they're focusing on abortion. That's not what people are focusing on. People are focusing on their fiscal management. They're focusing on about being able to put food on the table. They're thinking about if they can afford their rent. Okay, that's what people are thinking about. They're not focused on abortion. They're not focused on all these ridiculous social issues that nobody else is thinking about. That nobody east of the Mississippi is fucking thinking about. So again and again and again, the Democrats do this, and then they wonder why they fucking lose. Because Democrats are fucking losers. Should be the party on why the two-party system is ruining the country. Yep, that's right. You fucking said it. You said it, I didn't. It's like you got these two fucking bitching out their asses, two morons. Two fucking morons. Neither one of them can make a right decision. Maura Healey can't make a fucking right decision, and neither can Trump. They're grown adults, but they still act like fucking children. That's the pathetic thing about it. The fucking politicians in this country, they act like fucking children. And then they manipulate voters to fucking be like this. And then voters who play for their fucking team, it could be a monopoly, but it happens to be one side or the other. And then you got cronyism, corruption, bad government on both sides. The circle of shit. Yeah, Maura Healey and Trump are the example of the circus of shit. One side sticks her nose into New Hampshire's business. New Hampshire votes for the Republican, which is Kelly in this case. Then Trump, who's the opposite, who's the Republican, sticks his nose in Canada's business and acts like a fucking asshole piece of shit to them. And then what happens? The reverse. The liberal ends up winning in Canada. Those are the fucking parallels here. It's just only in reverse. It's basically the same thing in reverse, except one is more domestic, the other one's international. Technically, kind of more regional, if that makes any sense. Both of them are as bad as each other in different ways, and I'm not going to fucking endorse either one of these morons. I'm not going to endorse Maura Healey's bullshit, and I'm not going to endorse Trump's bullshit. And I'm not going to vote for either one of them because they're both ridiculous, they're both out of control, and I have no respect for either one of them. And I have no respect for either one of these fucking clowns. If we had more people like Charlie Baker, if we had more people like Kelly in office, if we had more people, if we had more people that were part of different parties that were running stuff, we'd be so much better off than we are now. But until that happens, I'm not going to get involved with either one of these fucking morons. You have to start with you have to start locally. You know, you got New Hampshire, you got Kelly, who's a great governor. She's doing a great job. We have people like Larry Hogan, who was a phenomenal governor. Charlie Baker was a phenomenal governor here in Massachusetts, you know, and then Maura, and then fucking tax and spend more fucks it up and then tries to blame Trump on it because she's too dumb to fucking fix anything. It's like Charlie Baker gave you a $5 billion surplus. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, that's right, she blew it on fucking stupid shit. That's what happened. So, as a result, she blames MAGA. MAGA blames the other side. I'm not going to get involved with either one of these fucking morons. I say fuck the both of you. And I stand by that view, and I always will. No, you're not wrong. I mean, that's how it is, and that's how I see it, and I fucking stand by that position. I'm not going to get involved in endorsing either one of these fucking morons. Yeah, that's true. They only use abortion for fucking brownie points. They don't give a fuck about abortion. They don't care. Kathy's running New York into the ground. Yeah, that's why Rhapsody ended up becoming a Republican recently. So, you know, so it's like I said, you got Maura Healey who disrespects another state. That's our neighbor, New Hampshire. You know, and New Hampshire was pretty friendly, you know, like Kristen New had a lot of good things to say about how we in New Hampshire, we in Massachusetts, you know, we're all so connected as like New England. So why don't we all just, you know, work together? And then Maura Healey spits in their face and tries to put tolls on their borders and acts like a fucking asshole, and then reinforces the stereotype about massholes and everything else. And she brings back Massachusetts all fucking over again. So, and then Trump, with his bullshit, just makes things worse and not better. Because MAGA is not fiscally responsible either. Because MAGA's not fiscally responsible either. I hate to break it to you. MAGA's not fiscally responsible either, and I'm not going to endorse either one of these fucking morons. Yeah, I'm sure he is, and if the Democrats don't fucking wake up, they're just going to keep losing. If they keep acting like how fucking Maura Healey's acting, they keep acting like how fucking JB the Hubba prick in fucking Illinois and Taxonoy ends up acting. No, they're no better. That's the thing I can't fucking stand about it. And it's so fucking funny. It's so funny. The parallels. I've never seen such a parallel ever in my life. I've never seen such a parallel. I've never seen anyone more Trumpian other than Trump than Maura Healey. No one is more Trumpian than she is. She's the most Trumpian one I've ever seen. Deep down, she loves Trump. Deep down, Maura Healey probably wears a Make America Great Again in fucking private. Mark my words. When she's not munching the fucking carpet, raising your fucking taxes and wasting your money. Other than that, no. Other than that, tax and spend more. All she's doing is just using Trump for her own record of failure, and Trump does the same thing. And I don't like either fucking one of these morons. But as long as fucking stupid idiots in this country keep voting for these fucking morons, then nothing is gonna change. It's all gonna be the same. But as long as the fucking stupid idiot electorate in this country keeps voting for these fucking morons and keeps playing for a team, whether it's Team MAGA or Team Maura Healey or Team JB Pritzker or Team Gavin Newsom or whoever the fuck it is, then it's all gonna be the same. And it's all gonna fucking, it's just, everything is all the fucking same. All right, man, nice to see you in here. Hope you answered the question. Anyone who votes to support aren't welcome here, because that's what I hear from Twitter. No, that's not what I said. What, you talk about Trump? No, I never said that. No. I mean, look at Racky Roo. Racky Roo is my homie, and he supports Trump. I don't care, dude. Support Trump. Don't bother me. Just don't be a dick about it. And he's not. He's fine. I never said MAGA wasn't welcome here. Yeah, you're here. Racky Roo's here. A lot of other people are here. The right way, exactly. Yeah, but as long as the electorate keeps voting in stupid Democrats or stupid Republicans, as long as you keep voting MAGA, you keep voting for your fucking team, you keep voting MAGA, you keep voting Team Democrat or Team MAGA or Team whatever, then you're never gonna fucking change anything. And then you just keep it going and keep it going and keeping it going. And it's all gonna be the fucking same. And that's how it is, and I call it like I see it. Because I don't care. I don't care if it offends you. I don't care if it hurts your fucking feelings. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if it hurts the Democrats' feelings. I don't care. I don't even care if it hurts fucking MAGA's feelings. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I don't play for a team, dog. So I'm not gonna fucking deal with either one of these morons. Yep, that's right, Corrado. You said it, not me. Elect clowns, expect circuses. That's what I fucking say. Jabba Pritzker is a Mandela effect. Yeah, but am I crazy or something? Now, again, like I said, I'm not trying to be repetitive or nothing. But don't you notice the same parallels, how Maura Healey does that to New Hampshire and acts like an asshole to them? Oh, then they wonder why. Oh, then they wonder why. Why? Well, and then you wonder why so many people from New Hampshire resent Massachusetts and everything else. Yeah, well, they do, because you got a governor to the south of them that's a fucking asshole trying to stick her nose in their business. And then that's why Kelly rises up and then New Hampshire ends up getting up and votes for them, because they're tired of their bullshit. Maura Healey's just pissing off other governors and isolating us politically. It's a joke. It used to not be this way. Like, can the state return to some fucking sanity? Well, it can. We just need to get this fucking clown out of office and get something different. It's all got to start locally, bro. It's all got to start locally. And I don't care if you don't like that I support Kelly. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not part of the left. I'm anti-imperialist, but I'm not part of the left's bullshit. I mean, hey, just look at 21st Century Wire. They're right-wing. I'm center-right. Mixed economy guy. Lower taxes, less waste, and better services. And then Trump does the same thing to New Hampshire, and then it ends up one is the other one's the other. Clown takeout. Yeah, if only we could do the fucking clown takeout. Yeah, I couldn't wait to fucking come on this channel and end up doing that. Yeah, I know you're a centrist. It's fine by me. Hey, be whatever you'd like to be. That's what I say, bro. You do you. You know? You do you. It's also another reason why I'm kind of glad I've gone outside, so I can fucking yell as loud as I fucking want. And I'm gonna say it, dude. I don't care if it hurts your fucking feelings. I don't care. And by the way, why should it hurt your fucking feelings whether what the hell I support one way, or what difference does it make one way or the other? Does it really fucking matter? 2014 midterms, last normal election. Yeah. Clear Lake, it's a clown lake. Fuck Joe Biden, glad he's gone. Yeah, I'm glad he is too. I'm not happy with the fucking alternative. In fact, quite the opposite of happy. Because it's not like the alternative is any fucking better. But then again, Biden wasn't the alternative to Trump. None of them are the alternative. None of them are the alternative. It's just like, why do people cheer on Maura Healey? Why do people cheer on Maura Healey? Why? Because she says about Trump? How the fuck is she an alternative? Why don't you come here to Massachusetts and you'll see what it's like? The state is great in so many ways, but all Maura Healey's doing is just fucking it up for the rest of us. With the state, which is so rich in resources, so much potential, and all Maura Healey's doing is just fucking it up. That's all she's doing. She's just fucking our state up in every imaginable way. That's all she's doing, bro. That's all she's fucking doing. Yeah, it's all about the money. It's not about the people. It's all about the money. Charlie Baker was a rarity, just like Chris Sununu was a rarity. And I think Kelly Ayotte's a rarity. I can guarantee you, she truly cares about her citizens. She truly cares for the people of New Hampshire. Hey, New Hampshire built a better model for themselves because they don't tax you up the ass for fucking everything. That's the thing. Well, I mean, property taxes, but it kind of evens out. They're still working tirelessly for the fucking ceasefire. Oh, good Lord. I don't care, dude. I'm not here to go along to get along. I'm not about that life. Where's criminal charges? Nowhere. Bro, fucking criminal charges on Trump is never gonna fucking happen. It's just like enough is enough with the 2028 bullshit. Trump's gonna be gone. Trump will probably be dead by then. Not saying I want that to happen. I'm just saying it probably is gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. Everything. It's like just enough. Like we got more important things to talk about than that bullshit. If Bush never got a second term, the one from 2001 to 2009. Yeah, well, I mean, technically Bush didn't even win the first presidential election. He basically fucking rigged it the first time around, and he only barely won the second one. He didn't even win it by all that much. And it's all a fucking monopoly, bro. But I do truly think that Kelly truly does care about her citizens, though. I truly do. Maura Healey doesn't care about us. I wish us here in Massachusetts, we used to have a governor that used to give a fuck. Charlie Baker did. He was the best governor we've ever had. I mean, Bill Weld was excellent, too, so wasn't Paul Cellucci. Bro, we had Mitt Romney as our governor. Mitt Romney was our governor from 2003 to like 2007 or 8 or something, and even he was better than that. Always stand behind Richard. Oh, yeah, Richard Medhurst? Yeah, and Richard Wolff, too. Richard Wolff is pretty good, too. Richard Wolff is very good he's very anti-imperialist. Charlie Baker had the minerals to land, and, wait, like, what minerals are you referring to? Oh, my God, I gotta take a fucking piss again. Oh, God. Why is it that, like, every time I stream, whether it's outside or anything, I always gotta take a piss? These frauds. Yeah, Maura Healey is a fucking fraud. Maura Healey's the worst thing that's ever happened to this fucking state. And then she wants to do Trump, but Trump, she's a fucking dumbass. Blaming Trump. Blaming everybody but herself. Blaming everybody but herself. Wish Richard could run for president. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Richard Medhurst, I'd vote for him in a heartbeat. Bro, if Kelly Ayotte ran for president, I'd vote for her in a heartbeat, too. I don't know, dude. The reason why I became center-right is because, in all honesty, the only people I see that are worth voting for, that were actually worth a fuck, are the moderate Republicans. Kind of funny how that works. It's kind of funny how they're the ones that actually seem to care. Well, and then again, you got to start at the local level anyway. You got to start at the local level to begin with. And I don't care if you like this or not. I'm sorry, your Mammy and Pappy didn't give you enough attention, but, well, whatever. This is how I feel, and this is how it is. And I'm here to call it as it is. whether anybody likes it or not. It's just like I'm sure there's some MAGA people that don't like China, even though I defend China. Well, too fucking bad. Just like right-wingers say about fucking China, the left says Russia. No, your real enemy is piss rail. Piss rail is your real enemy. Yeah, no, Trump's an idiot on China. And on Iran, too. He's a fucking stupid idiot warmonger on that, too. So that's why Trump is no fucking better. Red, blue, brown envelopes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, red, brown, and full of shit. Because that's what they are. They're all shit, and they're all full of shit. Yeah, same here, Corrado. I probably would do the same thing. Well, first of all, I would work to phase out the income tax over a 5-year period. Now, I would cut income taxes by 10% on day one. And I would allocate all of the military funds. I could still cut taxes and give you free health care. I could still fucking easily do that. Charlie Baker, Ursa Kelly. Yeah, no, those ones are the best. That's the reason why that I became center right. I stopped with the less bullshit. Nah, I'm just tired of it, dog. I'm not doing it. And the left pissed me off over the years with their fucking. A lot of the stuff really started with the lying and the phony shit about Kyle Rittenhouse. People try to blame both sides like Trump and Kyle. Oh, yeah. Taiwan is part of China. Discussion like saying California is not the U.S. Yeah, exactly. Or no, even better. A better example would be like fucking Hawaii. Imagine if Hawaii became independent. You think the U.S. would allow that? No, China actually allows Taiwan to just do its thing. Kind of funny how that works. It's kind of funny how that works, huh? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Bro, there's only one Kyle here that we're talking about. I like Kyle Rittenhouse more than fucking Kyle. More than Kyle fucking Kuklinski. Bro, even the Flame of Liberation doesn't even fucking like his dumbass no more. Because he's fucking bending over backwards to kiss Biden's and Kamala's ass. And Bernie and AOC's fucking ass. Like, that was it, dog. Fucking kissing their ass. It's ridiculous. Narcissistic asshole.